Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. At the 35, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Miami.
Yeah, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Running inside, it's Edwards. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Play fake, Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Horton. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
Now, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
The run inside. It's Pringle. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Ncaa. The quick out. Oh, he's got some space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He breaks a tackle. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Ncaa from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
That's a nice play by the defense. You're trailing early in the game. They've got the ball on your side of the field, so you force the incompletion on 3rd down.
And he missed it. No good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Calls his own number. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on 4th down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense has won, especially on 4th down, and you're going to be coming off the field.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Quickly to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out. But he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
2-14 close.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. 4th down, Reed. Hauls it in. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Aggies. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. 4th down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Canes moving quickly to the line. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Second down coming up. Throwing, Ncaa. Pulls it in. It's Lofton. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the 1st. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. As we move into the 2nd, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Pulls it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep 3rd downs manageable for this offense.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense.
Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Canes! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Arrington. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Reed, throwing right, hauls it in, ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the tip, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Canes want to move quickly. Could be an alley. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Vaughn. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Hurricane! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Looking for a crease, it's Edwards. Makes a man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Reed throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Made a defender miss. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's Reed to throw. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time. Getting hit as he's trying to throw the football, you've got to protect your quarterback.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Texas A&M looking to convert on fourth here. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Marcel Reed to throw for it on fourth. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got some room, it was over.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Coming out with it, it's Arrington. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Runs through the tackle.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Snags it on the right. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line.
And what What a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Edwards. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
This defense is so well coached. Everybody understanding their assignments, especially in coverage. There was a guy designed to take the running back out of the flat, and he was able to get him down right away.
Throwing Reed. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's dragged down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Reed to the air again. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, that play never had a chance on fourth down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They go to the ground. Might have a chance. He's inside the 40. The 20.
So many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Arrington. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Reed. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. Snatches it on the right. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. These corners going to give them some space. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Here's a heat. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Arrington. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it have had very little success.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Grab behind the line. It's Warren. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. In the gun, third down, Reed. He's going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He might want another play. Here's Ncaa to throw. He's going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite.
He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Oh, the fake. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. He's not even going to come close to the first down, and they'll turn it over.
You're just trying to change the ebb and flow of the game. You're trying to get some of this momentum back, so you go fake punt, and you can't get it executed. It just backfires in their face.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. So Miami signals for a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The corners are walked up tight. Reed. The short hands, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Reed to throw for it on fourth. Dumps it to the back. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And if you're going to play zone coverage, man, you've got to get to the quarterback because those holes are going to pop open at some point. Nice job hanging in the pocket. Good protection by the offensive line, finding the strike over the middle of the field, but started with the protection up front.
Here's Reed to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Compton. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Canes want to crank the tempo. They'll try the run, and he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Quick release on the RPO. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these...
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Canes are flying down the field.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Quarterback keeps it, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Ncaa unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Fires left. Hits the open man. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running inside, it's Pringle. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll ride the hot hand. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. What a ride it's been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. All right, stage is set. Let's see how it all plays out here in this postseason showdown. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Throwing, Ncaa. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab at the 30. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Hurricane. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Hurricanes back on top.
This offense is high-octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Arrington. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. They're out there taking a look at this sophomore defensive back, and we hope he's able to get back in the action shortly. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Throwing, Reed. Escapes the pressure to his right. He makes the catch. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Williams open on the right side. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Man, let that thing rip. How about this guy? Almost 450 yards on the day. He's been throwing it early. He's been throwing it often. He's been throwing it all over the yard and with a lot of success.
Reed. Caught in the backfield. It's Morrow. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It'll be third and long. Again, it's Reed. Finds his back in the middle. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down.
Well, I got to give the defense credit on that. Third down, they were almost anticipating some throws to the outside. They took it.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Reed. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it in. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that fourth down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by one possession.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. Reed to the air again. Under fire. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Flying down the right side. The 10. Touchdown, Miami. And they turn it into a defensive score.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And David, what's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes in the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
He'll bring it out. It's Arrington. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6.
And that's what makes this guy so dynamic. Not only is he good using his legs out in the field, but down here close to the goal line, if things aren't open, he can get it in himself running it, and they do for 2 points.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. To the air, it's Reed. He'll take the deep shot. Leaping grab for a big gain. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop.
That is just what this offense needed, man. A big play down the field, trying to score a touchdown, trying to take the lead late in this football game, but now they don't have to go super fast. They don't have to rush. Great play by this offense.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Reed. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th. And that one ought to help us build the drama down the stretch. Coming out with it, it's Pringle. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Here's Mensah to throw. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
This quarterback has been really good today. He's been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Making side adjustments here. On the move, it's Pringle. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. In the red area, it's Pringle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And he's lined up perfectly. He'll need to kick it right down the boulevard for the win. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Miami.
And the offense will take any help it can get. Thanks for the penalty. 2nd and goal, closer to the doorstep. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. Smashes it between the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. That was fun, and it was big time. And it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, throwing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on the ride with us on EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. We'll see you next season.